Hello, hello. Today I'm going to talk about the wonderful mineral stone known as quartz. Now, the only clear quartz I could find in my collection was actually this Lemurian quartz, and maybe I can do a specific vlog just talking about Lemurian another day. But the word quartz is interesting because it's got some etymology associated with the word hard, hold, to grasp, icy cold, and every time, not every time, but usually when you first pick it up, it is quite cold. It is quite a cold stone, and then it can warm up, obviously, with the merging with the human contact. So yes, source of the quartz. Well, it's found worldwide. There is so many varieties of quartz, and there's a lot of subsets of quartz like agate, jasper, flint, onyx, and the vibration, the speed in which it vibrates. It can be anything from what people would consider quite earthly to exceptionally high. And again, it's really just going to depend on the type of quartz that it is. And yeah, I mean, the physiology, like what parts of the body and the mind and emotions can it be good and used for? Well, again, it can be all. It really depends on the type of quartz that you're working with as to, what organs might resonate well with it, or mental states, emotional states, etheric states. Now, we're talking about in regards to energy points that some people call like chakras or meridians. Quartz can be used on all of them. Again, it depends on the type of quartz. And then how you cleanse it can depend on the type of quartz, but pretty much best to do your research. You could do almost all types of cleansing on a quartz crystal. Best to check though as to what quartz you have and whether it is safe to put it in water or dig a hole in the ground in your backyard, etc., etc. It's often known as the master healer as well within particular communities. Now, it's also known to store, generate, and radiate energy. And you'll probably find that a lot of our modern day technology, things like computers, cell phones, things with screens and whatnot, actually have quartz in them. It's quite a common mineral that is used in creating our technology for storing, generating, radiating energy. So yes, these things aren't all necessarily woo-woo, magic. Often there are other realms, not scientific, whatever. They actually do have a use. Of course, there is environmental impacts for collecting these stones, and if you don't have one, you want to work with one, you are welcome to use the art of photography, drawing, painting, to bring the energy of quartz into your field, really. Now, the characteristics of the quartz, again, that's just really going to depend on the type of quartz you're working with. Some of them I will go into in particular vlogs. The last one I talked about is amethyst, and amethyst is a type of quartz. I'll leave a link to that in the description box down below. And yeah, you can also find man-made quartz. It's not quite the same in the sense it doesn't quite have the same energy, but a lot of man-made quartz can look really pretty. It could be a decoratory thing, but I probably wouldn't use it in regards to healing. That's just my own perception, my own belief on that. You're welcome to something else, no big deal. Some also say different shapes have different properties or provide different uses for the quartz as well. You can do your own research into that if you wish. As someone who likes to work with energy healing, it's actually quite good with distant healing, using quartz in your healing sessions, especially if the person's not physically in your presence, with their consent, of course. And there's also a vlog that I've done where it's sort of talking about how to work with crystals, some ways in which you can work with crystals. So I'll leave a link, should I say, of that vlog in the description box down below as well. And pretty much, how blasé is that? I would almost guarantee that all civilizations have worked with quartz in some extent across our earth. So yeah, many cultures, many ancient peoples have stories, have artifacts associated with this crystal. Many of them have lore with this crystal as well. Yeah, it's found in so many places. It's in so many of our homes, you know, not necessarily in this kind of form, but, you know, this phone that I'm using to record this vlog most likely has it contained somewhere within it as well. So yes, if you've got any requests of a particular mineral, crystal, stone that you'd like me to share about, you're welcome to leave that in the comments section down below. Also welcome to contact me on the various other social media platforms that I've got in the description box down below this YouTube vlog, and I will see you in the next vlog.